Nine to five outfits are humiliation rituals. There it is. I said it. I said it. I said something that I haven't seen anybody talk about. I said something that I've seen a lot of people think about, but can't quite be aware towards it, right? And if you clicked on this video, I'm pretty sure you understand to an extent what the idea of a humiliation ritual is. Now, obviously, I'm not being literal when I say a nine to five outfit is like a humiliation ritual. But even the comparison, right? Even the comparison, it's like you're stripping your own. When you put on whenever you put on your work outfit, right, and then you look at yourself in the mirror, you already know that's not the identity that you've set for yourself. You haven't set that identity. That's the identity that the company has set for you. So now you have a workplace identity whenever you put on whatever outfit you have to put on. And don't even get me started on the fast food outfits. Don't even get me started on those. And I used to work fast food. I used to do that. But the feeling of just looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing you wearing this or you being recognized by somebody, it's like it wasn't a good feeling for me whenever I experienced that. Honestly, it was embarrassing because it was like my identity that I've built for myself is not being contradicted with the identity that I have for my job, right? But I feel like it's a deeper thing that is being played upon whenever you put on a work outfit. I believe it's deeper than just that you have to represent the company or organization that you work for. I believe it's deeper than that, right? Because whenever we do these, whenever we're wearing what we don't see ourselves to be, it's almost as if they're borrowing our whole, like our identities is in pause. It's pretty much paused for the time that you go to work and for the time that you come back. It's like the identity is just paused, right? But we don't really, nobody questions it. Nobody really says nothing about it. Nobody really cares about it. People just going about it like it's like that's the normal thing to do. But it's like, how can you how can you not feel something whenever you are constantly every day waking up and putting on an outfit that is practically a costume at this point. It's practically a costume because you are pretending to be that person for the amount of times, however amount you work during the week. You're pretending to be that person because that's not actually you. That's not actually you. So you are pretending, you're wearing a costume, pretending to play a character, essentially. And by pretty much the way you comply and the way how obedient you are is going to dictate how high you rank and how high you go up in that environment. And it's just something I've been thinking about really this whole day because I just came back from work. I just came back and this just been in my mind. And it's something that I always found like always irked my body, always irked my intuition, my mind, it always irked me, my spirit, it always irked me thinking about that. But I don't hear nobody, I don't see nobody really like nobody really talks about these things. Nobody really is able to question something like this. Like people don't really question these things that I'm talking about. But I'm making this video to literally bring awareness to this, right? Because it's not okay. It's not okay for you to have your individuality stripped away. It's not okay for you to have pretty much let an organization or a company that doesn't really care about you or really deem you as somebody that is worth not being replaced, to allow that to dictate what your identity is. right? Whenever you put on whatever work outfit you wear, always remember that this is not your identity, even though that's easier said than done. You always have to keep that in the back of your mind because the moment you let that go, now your identity is going to be stripped away, and the work identity that you have had to keep carrying on is now going to overtake that identity that you built for yourself before. And I've seen that happen to myself. I've seen that happen to me, right? And even at the job that I work at, I don't necessarily have to wear anything that, I would deem like it's like, oh, what the hell is this? Or something that I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like I'm not choosing to wear that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are choosing for me to wear that. Like I don't have to wear a big ass shirt that has the logo of my company that I'm working for, but I still have to dress. I still have to have a dress code. And regardless, it's not me making that dress code. So it's bigger than just wearing clothes. It's bigger than just putting on some pants, putting on some shoes. It's bigger than that. It's really an identity mask, right? And this leaves a lot of people this leaves some people in a state of what's the word? What's the word? The word is in a state of limbo, in a state of also identity crisis. Identity crisis. That's what it is. This could lead to identity crisis. But pretty much the whole premise of this video is for you not to forget who you are. Don't forget what you're building. Don't forget what you're using your 9 to 5 for. And not only that, but don't ever let that take away from the identity that you are currently building or have built already. And don't let that job identity overtake what you have right now. If you enjoyed the video or find this video resonating, please like, share, subscribe. I'm out of here.